Fox 54 Sports is sponsored by Alpha Insurance.
Welcome to Fox 54 Sports. Welcome to Probst Arena. Game 1 of the SPHL Finals going down here tonight after playing the first 2 rounds of the playoffs at the Huntsville Iceplex due to some scheduling conflicts here at their main arena. Huntsville Havoc, they're back in their home barn tonight, taking on the Peoria Rivermen in Game 1 of this championship series. And that home ice advantage was real. It was felt early on as this crowd was as loud as I've ever heard it in the 2 years I've been here, in the anticipation of puck drop. And of course, when the Havoc scored that first goal, David Thompson was the man who got the Havoc on the board early. 5:45 into this contest, Thompson corralled a risky pass across the middle, pushed it over to the back of the net for the goal. Havoc led 1-0 at that point. And we're going to recall the physicality that we talked about early on tonight in the 5:30 newscast. We talked about how this series over the 5-game set in January was so physical. There's a ton of goals scored on each end, but over 280 penalty minutes were accrued in the final 2 games of that 5-game series back in January. So that meant that physicality was going to linger, and it did in this contest as we saw another tough look throughout this contest in the first period, ultimately with the Peoria Rivermen scoring it tied up at 1. And we just heard another loud noise here from Probst Arena. That very well could have been the go-ahead goal. Let's take a look if we can, because the current score is 2-2. Havoc were down 2-1 in the second period. A Trudell goal from the Rivermen in the second period got them up 2-1. And in the last 6 minutes of this contest, the Huntsville Havoc have scored 2 goals to take a 3-2 lead. If you want to make sure I get that accurate, just give me one moment. The crowd's cheering like they just scored a goal. I just want to make sure I get that double checked. But we had 2 goals in this third period to get this to our 2-2 score. I think about 6 minutes left. Okay, we just got the PA announcer making the announcement. So the Huntsville Havoc currently lead 3-2 with about 3 minutes to go in this third period. The winner of this game takes a 1-0 advantage in this series. The whole series shifts to Peoria the rest of the weekend. If the Havoc win on Saturday, barring anything crazy tonight, they win their 4th SPHL title. All right, we'll have an update coming up later on the line, fox54.com. Be sure to stick around with our continuing coverage of the Havoc all night long. At Probst Arena in Huntsville, Simon Williams, Fox 54 Sports.